bus 1W, looking at my keys. It's the correct bus. I'm checking to make sure that the bus is not leaning to the right or to the left. There's nothing leaking under the bus. There is some leaking, but it's probably just the tube. Nothing leaking. I'm going to go inside the bus and check for securement. Parking brake is on. I'm going to check my credentials. My 292 is good till 10, 12, 23. Oh, 10, 12, 23. Well, that's not good. So this 292 is out of order. My insurance is good till 7/1/24, and my registration is good till 12/31/2099. So everything is good with the exception of the 292. I could not use this to transport students at this time. I'm gonna go outside. First go around, I'm checking for no new body dents, no broken windows, no scratches. Everything looks like it's in good condition, tight and secure, not cracked and broken. All my lettering looks good. As I'm coming around, I'm going to check my route number device, make sure that's tight and secure. My tire guard is tight and secure, attached to the bus. My tire is properly inflated, 120 PSI. Tread depth is not less than 4/30 seconds on all major grooves. Overall condition of the tire, no bubbles, no cracks. Overall condition of the rim, not cracked or broken. No illegal welds. I'm going to check all my lug nuts. I'm going to check all my hub nuts. No excessive grease. Look at that. My valve stem with a cap, and it's there. My mud flap is tight and secure, in good condition, attached to the bus. My frame looks like it's not cracked or broken. My shackles are in good condition. My leaf springs are not cracked or broken. Look like they're in good condition. My shock absorber is not leaking, attached to the bus. My brake pods are in good condition, not leaking. My hose is not leaking. My slack adjusters look like they're in good condition and attached to the bus. Overall condition of the undercarriage is good. I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I've got my fuel compartment. Looking for a cap in there. Body dents, no broken windows. All my lettering looks good. My DEF compartment opens up. Cap secured, not leaking. Come back over on this side. I have dual tires, so tires properly inflated. Both. I'm going to check to make sure that the tread depth is not less than 2/30 seconds on all major grooves for both tires. I'll check the interior or in between the tires to make sure there's no obstructions. My tire guard is tight and secure. My tire is has no bubbles, no cracks, no bulges, no scratches. Overall condition of the rim, not cracked or broken. No illegal welds. I'm gonna go ahead and check all my lug nuts. My axle nuts, this needs to come off if I'm doing the inspection so that I can check them. My 2 valve stems with a cap. Looks good. My mud flap is attached to the bus in good condition. Undercarriage, leaf springs not cracked or broken. My shackles are in good condition, attached to the bus. My shock absorber is not leaking. It looks like it's attached to the bus. My frame rail is not cracked or broken. I am checking my airbags to make sure that they're not leaking. They're in good condition. Checking all the hoses and lines, make sure that they're not leaking. My brake chambers not leaking, attached to the bus. My slack adjuster looks like it's in good condition and attached to the bus. Overall condition, U-bolts, drive shaft, everything looks like it's attached to the bus and in good condition. All right. Alright, my battery compartment. All the batteries are secured. Trays tight and secure. There's no corrosion on the cables. Cables look like they're in good condition. I'm not leaking anything in there. It's all good. Probably write this up so that the mechanic can put it back together. My hands are going to be a hot mess. Overall condition looks good. And the battery compartment. My radiator is free from any obstructions. Looks good. No obstructions. Come back to the engine compartment. I'm going to be checking the engine compartment. Top to bottom, left to right. Go back. Alright, start from the left to the right. So my fuse panel looks like it's in good condition. All the wires look good. There's nothing frayed, nothing broken. Everything looks good. My filter looks like it's tight and secure. All of my wires look like they're in good condition. Looks good. Come back over here. This is where I check my engine oil. This is where I check my transmission oil. All the hoses and wires, everything looks attached. My serpentine belt, there's no play, looks good. The belts don't look frayed. All the pulleys look like they're in good condition. I have a belt-driven water pump. I have a belt-driven air conditioning compressor. I have a gear-driven air compressor. Right in there is where my compressor is. That's my governor right there. This right here is my alternator. It's also belt-driven. Checking overall condition, everything looks good. All the wires. My coolant sits right there. It should be at full. I'm looking at my radiator housing, making sure that the fan's in good condition. There's no obstructions. Everything looks like it's tight and secure and good. This is my power steering reservoir, and that's where I would check it. Then overall condition, all these wires, everything looks good. Nothing's leaking. Everything looks in good condition. Any questions? Nope. All right. If the officer has no questions, I can move on. Overall condition, no new body dents, no scratches. Come over on this side, open this compartment. That right there is my air filter gauge. It's in the yellow. I can reset it. It's clear. I'll check it every single day. My exhaust has absolutely no leaks. Everything looks like it's in good condition. I'm not going to be touching any of that stuff. I do not see any soot anywhere in that exhaust system, so it looks like it's in good condition. Overall condition, no new body dents, no scratches, no nothing. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side on this side. So start with the tire guard, tight and secure. Tires both properly inflated, about 120 psi. Tread depth not less than 230 seconds on all major grooves. I'm going to check the in between the tires to make sure that there's no obstructions. All right, my mud flap tight secure in good condition. My tire properly inflated, and it looks like there's no bubbles, no cracks, no bulges. Overall condition of the rim not cracked or broken, no illegal welds. I'm going to check my lug nuts. This would not be here. I'm going to check my axle nuts. I'm going to go ahead and check my valve stem, 2 valve stems with a cap. Good. We go into the undercarriage, start with the frame, not cracked or broken. My shackles are in good condition attached to the bus. My leaf springs are not cracked or broken. My shock absorber is not leaking and attached to the bus. My U-bolts, they look good on this side. My drive shaft looks like it's in good condition and attached to the bus. My brake pods are not cracked or broken, attached to the bus, not leaking. Hoses not leaking. My slack adjusters look like it's in good condition. And I believe that's all I got. Overall condition of the body, no new body dents, no scratches. Looks good, just the way I left it yesterday. All these are luggage compartments. I'm not going to check those. come back over on this side. My tire guard's tight and secure, attached to the bus. Tire properly inflated, 120 psi. Tread depth not less than 437. All major grooves. Overall condition of the tire, no bubbles, no cracks. Overall condition of the rim, not cracked or broken. I'm going to check my lug nuts. My valve stem with a cap. My hub nuts tight and secure. Nothing leaking from the seal. My mud flap is tight and secure, attached to the bus. Taken under the undercarriage of the bus. Again, shackles tight and secure. My leaf springs are not cracked or broken. My shock absorber is not leaking, attached to the bus. U-bolts, drive shaft looks like it's in good condition. My frame not cracked or broken. My brake pods are not cracked or broken, in good condition, not leaking, attached to the bus. And my slack adjuster looks like it's attached to the bus and in good condition. Hose is not leaking. I also have steering components on this side. It's actually a little bit over on this side, but I'll mention them right here. So I've got the drag link. I got the steering box, making sure that nothing's leaking. All of the steering components in there are in good condition, attached to the bus and not leaking in any way. I have the electronics of the bus. All the wires look like they're in good condition. Nothing looks frayed or burning. All my fuses are in here. I should have a little Ziploc bag with extra fuses in there. I don't see them, so I will ask the mechanic to go ahead and put one in. Overall condition, no new body dents, no broken windows, all lettering looks good, everything looks good over and all right. Go ahead and take off my dirty gloves. All right, we'll go back inside. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and check the driver's compartment, top to bottom, left to right. I'm going to check the seat, make sure the seat's tight and secure. It looks like it's attached to the bus. I'm going to go ahead and sit down. I'm going to turn the bus on. Turn the key. On position. All right, wait to start. Little lights here. The other bus lights up here. All right, lights are on. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. All right, starting at the top, the compartment, driver's I want to say extra compartment for all my personal stuff is in there. Tight and secure. My windows are not cracked or broken. Seals look like they're in good condition. I'm going to open and close them. Leave them. I'm going to leave that one open for further use. I'm going to start with my left flat mirror. I should be able to see 200 feet to the rear of the bus. My tire touching the ground in 1 inch of the mirror, adjusted to see the side of the bus. Convex mirror adjusted to see the blind area is not covered by the flat mirror. I'll move over to this mirror system here. This is my interior mirror. I should be able to see all of my passengers all the way back to the emergency exit. The top of the emergency exit I should be able to see, and all of my passengers. I have my cross view mirrors or front view mirrors. Should be able to see from the right side of the bumper to the left side of the bumper. That looks good. My right flat mirror, I should be able to see 200 feet to the rear of the bus. 1 inch of the mirror adjusted to see the side of the bus and my tire touching the ground. My convex mirror is adjusted to see all blind areas not covered by the flat mirror. Come back over to the left. I have all of my switches, my air conditioning, high, medium, low, off. My strobe lamp, leave it on for further use. My interior lights are on. Look like they're all on except this one. Go ahead and stand up and tap it. Write that one up. I have these other two so they give me enough lighting. It's interesting. It wants to turn on, but it looks like we're gonna have to replace it. flight in here. My fans, high and low, both work. Fast idle works well. My fog lamps are on. Leave those on for further use. My headlights are on. Leave those on for further use. I'm going to turn on my high beams. Looks like it's work. VGT, don't have to worry about that. My toggle switches to adjust my mirrors work. Alright. Once I'm done there, I'm going to come back to the top, check my radio. It's working. Make sure it's tight and secure. I'm going to just, there we go. I'm going to come up here. My mirror's tight and secure. My visor's tight and secure. My window's not cracked or broken. Seals are in good condition. I'm looking at my wipers to make sure that they don't look like they're frayed, at least from the inside of the vehicle. I'll come back down to my steering wheel. Steering wheel not more than 2 inches of play, 1 inch on each side. And notice that I'm not doing this. I'm just basically tapping it just a little bit until it stops. All right, so that is good. My horn. This bus is having some problems. My horn's not working. I'll check my air horn because I have to have one or the other working. This one's not. All right, so my turn signal, right turn signal is working. Left turn signal is working. Leave that on for further use. High beams, low beams. I'm gonna leave my high beams on for further use. My indicator is actually working. And then I'm gonna go ahead and check all of my gauges. My speedometer is at 0. My temperature is sitting at cold. My front and rear gauges for my tanks look like they're working, sitting at about 118 psi. Fuel sitting at a little bit less than full. Odometer reading, buses in neutral. My volts are sitting at 13.6. Between 12 and 14 is good. My temperature is sitting at 66 degrees, no more than 210. RPM sitting at about 800.5 RPMs. My oil pressure is sitting at a little bit less than 3/4. If I accelerate, the pressure should rise, and it is. I'm gonna place it in gear. This is my gear selector switch. Take it down the first, upshift all the way up to 6. This transmission has 6 gears. Put it back in neutral, put it in reverse. I hear the alarm working. It's in reverse, and I feel the gear engaging. Parking brake is tight and secure. My cruise control, I can't test right now. I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm gonna check my that my steering wheel tilts and telescopes. And I will set it to where I'm gonna use it for driving. It's set and ready to go. Over on the left hand side, that is my air horn. I'm gonna tap it. That's working, so I do have a horn and I'm legal. My brake pedal not sticking. Gauges are working. Accelerator not sticking. Gauges are working. At this point in time, I've checked everything here. I'll come over.
212.
Check my my PA system. That my PA system is working, and then I'm going to check my air drains. So front, that's staying put. That's staying put. This one's moving, so that's good. My two-way check valve's working. My rear is moving. My front is not. Two-way check valve is working, and my wet should not affect these mirrors. Application gauge working when I apply the brake. Driver's heater, high, low, working. Pump I can't check. Rear heater. It's working, but it's quite noisy. Open the door. Close the door. I'm going to turn on my amber lights. Indicators working. I can't see them in the mirrors. I'll check them when I go outside. And then I turn on my red lights, leave those on for further use. My defroster, make sure that my defroster is working. Works good. I can hear high, medium, low, turn it off. These are just adjustments for either the driver or the defroster. Don't have to worry about that. Looks like everything's been checked. I'm gonna come back up to the top. My vents look like they're in good condition. No obstructions, look like they are good. I've got my filter. Looks like my filter is nice and clean. Work it out, nothing behind that. My mirror not cracked or broken, in good condition, and it is attached to the bus. My fan's not cracked or broken, attached to the bus. I'm gonna check my windshield, seals in good condition, not cracked or broken. I do not see any bullseyes on this windshield. I'm gonna come back over there. I'm gonna check my emergency equipment once I get back from this side over here. My native plates are up there as required by federal law. Disengage the air on my entrance and exit door. I will check for safety, and I will check to make sure that the door opens manually. Head guard tight, secure, not cracked or broken, in good condition. Windows not cracked or broken, in good condition. Seals in good condition. My weather stripping is in good condition. Looks good. Go ahead and exit. I can see that my step light's working when the door is open. My steps are clear from any obstructions. I'll watch your step clear and legible. I'm gonna go ahead and open and close the door. I'll step up and grab the handrails, make sure the handrails are tight and secure. Stop sign, stop on both sides, reflective material on both sides, handles in good condition, and my holder looks like it's in good condition. I'll start with my emergency equipment over here on the right hand side under the dash. This bus requires an aggregate rating of 8 BC. This is a here it is. It is a 3.8 40 BC, so it is well beyond what's required. My nozzle's free from obstructions. My gauge is in the green. It could be overcharged, not undercharged, signed and dated by the fire marshal. And this is good until November the 2nd, 2024. Pins in place, seals intact. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it, burp it, and then put it back in its place. Alright, this bus requires 3 emergency reflectors. I'm only going to check 1 right now for the purpose of being on time. So you've got a reflector that is freestanding, just like that. It's not leaking any sand. It's got the reflected device on both sides. Open it back up. Back to its stowed position. And I have 3 in there. This bus is equipped with a first aid kit that must be removable. It is. It requires, due to the capacity, it requires 24 units. Seals in good condition, free from dust and moisture. We have our instructions. Check every single one of these 24. Looks like they're in good condition, free from dust and moisture. 24 units. It's a good kit. Put it back together. If for whatever reason you got a problem putting it back, don't worry about putting it back. Just move on. Put it on the floor and move on. All right. I'm gonna check to make sure that the adjustment is working. It was all the way down to the floor, so I was able to pick it back up and drop it. Overall condition of my driver's compartment is good. I do have a trash can that's sitting down here, and it looks like it's secured. All right, I'm gonna check my passenger compartment, top to bottom, left to right. Nothing hanging from the ceilings. All my speaker covers, all my light covers, all my speaker covers, all my cameras look like they're in good condition, not missing any screws. All the rivets are in good condition, not missing any rivets or loose rivets all the way up to the back. I'm going to go ahead and push and pull on every single one of the seats to make sure that it is tight and secure. Every single seat. I get to the emergency exit hatch. I'll ask the officer, do you want me to open it? If he says no, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I'll go ahead and continue because he usually doesn't have you check it. Push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Emergency exit, clear and legible with instructions. Open the emergency exit window. I'm gonna check to make sure the light and the buzzard is working. Light, buzzer's working. Come back, close window. Checking all of the seats. Tight, secure, tight, secure, tight, secure. Emergency exit, clear and legible with instructions. Head guard tight and secure. Window not cracked or broken. Seals in good condition. Open the door. Check to make sure the light buzzer's working. Yep. Push and pull, push and pull. Emergency exit, clear and legible with instructions. Go back and check. Light buzzer's working. Check and make sure all of my covers look good. Rivets. So I'm walking back. Emergency exit hatch. You want me to open it? No? Alright, I'll continue on. Push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. Emergency exit, clear and legible with instructions. I'm gonna open the emergency exit. As I'm walking back, I'm checking my aisles to make sure they're free from any obstructions, no missing screws, no obstructions, no trash or debris. I'll check the bottom of the seats and pull up as I'm going back there to check my light and my buzzer. Check all of them. Light buzzer's working. Demonstrate how we check our lap and shoulder restraint systems. This is what we know as a seat belt. Basically, at the ending of my route, I will buckle every single one of my seats, make sure they work at the ending of the day, and in the morning I will unbuckle and make sure that they all work. If one's not working, then that seat is disabled until the lap and shoulder restraint system is fixed. All right. All done with that, we're gonna go ahead and go outside. Before we do that, put on another set of gloves. Notice that I'm not running, taking my time. I'm thinking what I checked, what I didn't check. Anything I missed, I didn't miss it until I'm done with my I go outside, my fog lights are on, my high beams are on, my strobe lights on, my red flashing lights are on, and my left turn signal are on. I'm gonna go outside, go to the front of the bus, start at the top. If I've learned clearance markers, proper color, are all working in good condition. Crossover lights on and flashing. All hoods up on top of my reds and my ambers look like they're in good condition up there. Come back down, my left turn signal is working, my high beams are working. I'm gonna go down there and check everything and touch it to make sure nothing is falling apart. Everything's attached to the bus. Bumpers tight and secure. Bus number 1W is clear and legible. Looks like my windshield wipers are in good condition, they're pliable, they don't need repair. Everything's tight and secure, license plate secure. Everything's attached to the bus and not falling apart. I'm going to follow the turn signal. Bus number 1W, legible. Turn signal's working, running lights working. Company name, clear and legible. Woodland Unified School District. Clearance marker, proper color, it's on and working. California ID, clear and legible. Got emergency exit, clear and legible with instructions. Open it up. Hear the buzzer. Clear on the inside. It locks. It unlocks. Seals in good condition. No instructions. And my reflective tape is visible. Stop sign is extended. Action on both sides, stop on both sides. All the mechanism, everything looks like it's like secure. The electrical looks like it's secure. When we come back, I'll check on the other way. Reflectors. Five clearance markers, proper color, they're red. Proper lights on and off remaining. School bus light clear legible. Emergency exit clear legible with instructions. Stop for red light flash clear legible. 1W. Left turn signal, tail lights are working, and left turn signal is working. I'm going to go down this right there. License plate light is working. Reflector, bumper tight secure. Exhaust flush with the bumper. Reflector is in good condition. Emergency exit clear and legible. Company name, Woodland Unified School District. Clear and legible. Bus number 1W, clear and legible. California ID is also clear and legible. Back over this way. Running light is on, and my door light on the outside is on and working. Cancel high beams, go low beams. Left turn signal to right turn signal. Strobe light is still on. My red lights are on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my amber lights. So I have to close the door to turn on my amber lights. Come back outside. Amber lights on and flashing. Right turn signals working properly, and my low beams are working properly, and my fog lights are working properly. I'm gonna come back over this way. I want to check my strobe light, make sure that my strobe light's working. See it working from here. Up on top, behind the air conditioning unit. I'm going to go and follow the turn signal. Right side. Right turn signal working. Right turn signal working. Start at the top. Have the lights on and flashing. Right turn signal working. And I'm going to follow the right turn signal. right, sit down, put on my hazard lights. Cancel my interior lights, cancel my strobe light, cancel my fog lights, cancel my amber lights. I have my hazard lights on. I'm going to go ahead and place the bus in reverse. Step on the brake, put it in reverse, shut it off, turn it back on. Reverse is on. Bring the seat as far forward as I can. Drop it. If I hadn't checked for adjustment, this kind of checks it for you. Alright. We're going to go ahead and block the brake. This time we're going to go all the way around the bus. All the lights are on. Start in the front. Hazard lights working. Hazard lights working. Reflector, I forgot to check that. Proper color. Good condition. Hazard lights working. Reflector. Proper color. Hazard lights working. Reflector. Hazard lights are working. Brake lights are working. Reverse lights are working. Backup alarm is working. Block the brake. Bring my seat back. Sit down. And I'm done with my pre-trip inspection. I'm going to cancel my hazard lights, put the bus in neutral, start the bus back up. I'm going to do my brake inspection.